All right, so this is it's been a year of Historian React. 1 million views, 5,000 subscribers in a year. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Obviously, there are reaction channels that are doing way better than me. I see them recommended to me. I don't watch them. I don't like watching content that I also make. That's probably why I also don't. I think I used to say that I would be making original content, and I haven't gone through with that promise. I do want to make videos on, the medieval times in general, but also specifically Alfred the Great and the Viking invasion. I would love to make videos on those. Sadly, though, they don't get views, and they take a long time to make. Like that 4-minute video I did, or was it even 4 minutes? I think it was maybe 3 to 4 minutes of actual historical content, and then I rambled for like 3 minutes at the end there about just thanking those that watched it. That video just did not do good. I think it's still under 400 views, and it's been out since I think December or November. And I put 10 to 12 hours of work on that video, and it did not do good. It did not do good. Whereas this is also a little insight into, I guess, the channel, into YouTube analytics a little bit, and how I do the work on the channel, how my workflow and whatnot. Whereas most of these videos that I do reactions to, these usually take me each video maybe takes me, depending on the length of the video. The longer videos, of course, take more time, but those don't happen as often. Usually it takes me 20 to 30 minutes, maybe 30 to 40 minutes on a reaction. And then it takes me 10 to 30 minutes, it ranges depending on how long the video is. It'll take me maybe 10 minutes, honestly, for my average reaction to edit, because I've found a way to streamline the process that makes it as easy for me that I can just edit it. I don't like editing out words I say. I only edit out words I say if I think it's extremely stupid. and that has happened in the past. I have done that, but I don't think for the last several, honestly, I think I've only done that for maybe 1 or 2 videos where I've edited out something stupid that I've said. But for the most part, I keep in everything that I say so that you guys can get pretty much the raw stupidity that is my brain. But yeah, it'll take me it takes me an hour to make a video. Let's just average it out and say it takes me an hour to watch a video. But then, like, I do a video on and usually I can see I get paid for what I feel like I work, right? I put an hour in and I get paid what I feel like is worth it, right? Sometimes I get paid more than what I think is worth it, but that's just how YouTube works and how the algorithm sometimes treats certain videos better than others. But like with that original video that I made on King Alfred, that video is sitting at under 400 views. I spent 12 hours on that. I did not make anywhere near the money that maybe I should have, that for the amount of hours that I put in should have made. And it's also depressing to see because it was something that I worked hard on. I was proud of the product. It obviously could be better. I could have paced it better. But still, it wasn't. One, people also just didn't click on the video that saw it because it has a low click-through rate. So I guess people that y'all that are subscribed are not interested in those videos. Even though some of you say you are, the vast majority of the people that watch my videos aren't. And that's what sucks. Hence also why I've stopped doing book reviews. My books are back there. I've read, hold on. There we go. I read, the last book review that I did was, I think, book 3 of a series. I finished that whole series, and I just did not do a review on books 4 and 5 because I think my book 3 review of that series is still under 100 views. So, like, YouTube, one, doesn't incentivize me to make varied content. They incentivize me to stick to reactions. And 2, you guys in a part also play a role in that you guys don't watch the other content that I make, which is kind of upsetting. But I do think it's amazing. It's kind of weird. I almost didn't make this channel because I was like, I was questioning myself as to whether or not I was going to start. I actually had to talk to one of my buddies who currently actually graduated. He has his bachelor's and he's going into the graduate program at my university now. I'm graduating a semester late, but that's okay. Take your time with things. Okay. But yeah. I asked him. I was like, "Yo, do you think we're historians even though we haven't gotten our degrees yet?" And he's like, "Yeah, we do research. We think like historians, so we are historians." And I was like, "Okay, thank God," because he's also older than me. He's a good few years older than me. Shout out to my buddy that I met in a pre-thesis class, in a required history class. But yeah, I almost didn't make it, and then I made it, and then I realized I wasn't the first one. Because when I was thinking of making this channel, I would have been the first one because no one had done it yet. But then when I stopped being, one, lazy, and also had a camera to do this, because when I was thinking about doing this was when COVID started. And when COVID started, webcams were out of stock for months. And actually the webcam that I use is a camera that I spent $40 extra on. I paid a marked up price because I needed I needed the camera so I could do these videos. Who knows when I actually would have been able to start actually making these videos if I had waited for prices to go back to normal. But and then when I started these, I was not the first one. I was the second person to make Historian React. This is also going to be a rant about YouTube algorithm. I think y'all will know who the first person actually was that did Historian React. It was Social Stud, I believe is the name of his channel. I don't watch him because, like I said at the beginning, I don't watch channels that I don't watch content that I also make. I'm weird like that. So like also I don't really watch, like I won't watch playthroughs of games that I'm playing through on Twitch, right? Like I have a friend that is gonna start streaming the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I played through Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I kind of don't want to watch another person play it, you know? I'm just weird. Maybe I'm just fucking weird. But yeah, that's how I'm trying to look at the camera, which is right there, but my face is right here on my monitor, and so like I'm not good at looking at a camera. Mainly also because I'm a partial actor, so I'm taught not to look into the camera. So having to do this is weird for me. But yeah, he got blessed with the YouTube algorithm. He has several videos with over 100,000 views. I still have no videos over 100,000 views, even though I would say I have reacted to things that, you know, should benefit the algorithm. And I've done videos on things that I'm knowledgeable on. Those videos don't actually do good. You guys don't watch my medieval reactions. You don't watch my videos on Alfred the Great or the Viking Age. You guys don't watch them. Like my video on how medieval kings would see today by Fire of Learning. That video, as of recording this, has 1,300 something views. I was expecting that to do better than that. I mean, that's not bad, but it's an hour-long video. So it took me over an hour to record, and then it took me, because it's an hour long, it took me like 30 minutes to edit it, and then to render the video, which is something I didn't mention before, to render it for an hour-long video, because my graphics card is a 1060, not one of the newer ones. It takes a while to render, even at 1080p. So, yeah, that took about, I think it took 4 hours to render out. Only 1,300 views for the amount of time that took. Ugh. It hurts. But yeah, I'm both amazed with the amount of growth that this channel got, but also kind of a little disappointed because I'm amazed at what videos of mine are super popular. When I started reacting to the miscellaneous myths videos, I did not expect those to be my most like viewed videos. I was expecting those to do good because it's like, oh, it's Overly Sarcastic Productions. They get millions of views. These videos will do good when I react to them, but I don't expect them to be. I was expecting Salmonella to remain my like #1 because for the longest time, for most of this channel's history, I would say Salmonella, my reactions to Salmonella were my most viewed videos. And those would consistently, that was a good way for me to secure a couple thousand views in a couple days, was Salmonella. And now it's, and then something happened in March, and my fucking, one of my overly older OSP videos started getting recommended to a bunch of people, and it's now sitting at over 50,000 fucking views. I was not, when I started reacting to OSP, that was not what I was expecting. I was just kind of, you know, reacting to them because it was something I was interested in. It was not, I was not reacting to them because I knew that they would get me views. I react to Oversimplified because I know that'll get me views. I used to react to Salmonella because that would get me. Salmonella videos don't get me as many views as they used to now, though. So that kind of sucks. But I, like, in November, where I was pretty much only reacting to, like, Salmonella and Oversimplified because I was pushing to get over 1,000 subscribers back then. And so I needed to get a lot of views so that I could reach 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible. I only watched them because of views. I did not watch them because I was really entirely interested in the videos. But yeah, this video is weird. This is a partial 1 million views, 5,000 subs, 1 year celebration. I think it would be cool if by the next year, by my 2nd year anniversary, I could say this is now my full-time job. That'd be cool. Right now, I'm just doing this to get through my last semester of college, and then I go into the job field, into the real world. Oh, yeah, I am 22, by the way. I was 21 when I started this channel. But goddamn, I've looked back at, like, the thumbnails of my old videos. Holy shit, do I look like I'm 15. with a shaved beard. Even with my partial fucking facial hair right now, I still look like a fucking kid. And like, I wear a hoodie now. I wear hoodies in my videos because they make me look a little bit bigger. I'm kind of skinny, but also, like, I don't know, I just feel comfortable in a hoodie. It makes me feel like I look old. I don't know if that's just me being stupid, but I don't expect this video to get a lot of views because typically my just talking videos don't get a lot of views. Kind of sucks, but that's YouTube. This isn't the content that I normally make, so it's probably not going to get many views, but it's a 1 year celebration. Thank you to those that I'm very bad at remembering things sometimes. But like, I may not remember your, like, I couldn't right now off the top of my head say people's names, but I do recognize the names of the people that comment on, like, all of my videos, or the people that, like, are consistently commenting on my videos. Maybe you don't comment on every single one, but you comment on every other video or something, every couple of videos or whatever you comment. I recognize your names. I know who you are. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that support. It means a lot to me. So yeah, this was the 1 year on YouTube, 1 year of Historian Reacts. Thank you guys for the support. Here's to another year, and hopefully, let's see if we can double the numbers. If I could gain 10,000 subscribers from this July 1st to next July 1st, that would be cool. And if I could go from 1 million views in the first year to gaining 2 million views just in the 2nd year alone, like double all my shit, double it all, that would be cool. And also by doubling revenue, I think I'd be able to arguably this a full-time job. I don't know though. Depends on how YouTube monetization favors me in this coming year, because it changes. YouTube income is not predictable. Let me tell you that if you're wanting to get into YouTube, it is not predictable income at fucking law. You can have a good idea of the amount of money you're gonna make per month, but realistically, you're not gonna be able to predict it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.